Hi Kaushik.
Hey Divya,
How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I am good. I've been waiting to do this with you.
Oh wow,
Are you ready?
absolutely.
All
I'm
right,
late for
let's
it.
go then.
Oh, perfect. Anupama, nice to meet you. Have a great trip and would love to see some pictures once you're back. All right, have fun.
So Kaushik, I'm going to throw it back a little bit. You grew up in Kolkata. So what do you miss most about living there?
Actually, it's a small town towards the north of Calcutta, about 25 kilometers from the city center. Suburban town with its usual charm, right? Where you could do simple things. So what I miss most is the simplicity and let's say you can just go out in the rain, the innocence of that small town days. So go out and have fritters, play with friends. Even if it's raining, go out and just have fun. All of those small things, but that's what I miss.
It's the simple things that give you big joys, right?
Absolutely.
I
Small
love
things
that.
make a big difference. Yes.
I love that. On the flip side, what do you love about living in Bangalore?
Bangalore, of course, when we first came in, fell in love with the weather of this city, and 17 years on, still that continues, though the weather's gotten a bit here and there of late, but we still love it. But honestly, it's the authenticity and the simplicity of this city, deep rooted in the heritage. I think that's what we admire really. Hey guys, good afternoon. What's going? Last time I came here, the room was pretty much empty. What's happening here? Who's winning?
Even on his side.
Right. I usually not good at playing this, Divya, but could I try like a quick one hand? Yeah.
So
Perfect.
while you're trying that, Kaushik, I think Deepak here has a question for you.
Sure. Deepak.
Kaushik, what's your most memorable win playing any sport?
It's actually, on the contrary, a football example, Deepak. It's back in the school days, we were playing a school tournament and I was a below average player, usually in the subs, before I had specs and all. And, they put me in the finals, there was some injury. So accidentally, I was instrumental in scoring a goal some way. I don't know how, but I see there's 4 or 5, folks on top of me. Suddenly we score a goal and we win the tournament. So I don't know how, but that happened, and that's probably the most memorable moment for me, right? Loved it, but I am not loving this because it's not going anywhere. I think I still need to learn a lot. Enjoy, guys. All the best.
We'll leave it to the experts. Thanks,
Absolutely.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Have fun.
So you've tried your hand at foosball. I want to stay in throwback mode for a minute. What were you like as a teenager with all that simplicity and all the games and fun and all of that?
It was pretty much average. I was into many things. I love to be in the middle of action. A lot of it, be it studies, be it academics, studies, games, having fun, arts, a lot of the stuff. But I wouldn't say I was excelling at any one of them. It was just me kind of staying busy on a lot of these things, but did that all of it with a lot of excitement.
Love that, staying busy and kind of indulging in everything that a child should. So very normal, nothing naughty.
Nothing very naughty. I didn't give my parents enough trouble.
Well, I guess they must be thanking you, but we're glad to hear that.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hi Kaushik.
Hey, what's up? Heading out somewhere?
Yes, going for practice.
Awesome. I think it's pretty important. Heard a lot about the intensity which you guys practice and play. So what's the latest?
But before that, we have a question for you, Kaushik. We know you love cricket as much as we do.
Yes.
What's been the best game you've ever witnessed or been part of?
See, I've witnessed a lot of memorable moments on the field, especially Eden Gardens being pretty close to home. Shoaib Akhtar bowling, Dravid and Tendulkar in consecutive balls and the whole stadium going silent. No better kind of sinking experience than that. Hero Cups and all of those, but nothing can beat the 2001 India-Australia series, the big turnaround match. It not only changed that particular game, but also the mindset with which we see the game, see the sport, more of the belief that anything's possible. And at whichever stage you are in the game, you still have a chance to come back and win, right? So that's what matters. We should win at the end of the day, right? All right. So all the best with your practice, and we'll see you guys soon. Awesome. Thanks
so much, Kaushik.
All right. Take care.
All right, let's move on from passion to profession. So you've been in the GCC space for a while. What do you like about playing in this field?
I think the same thing where we left off with the cricket team, the belief that everything is possible, whatever business situations and problems we have, it is solvable. But there is a small niggle out there, Divya. The whole term GCC, I think in today's world is kind of getting blurred because if you're calling it a global center, then probably it's doing a disservice to the parent organization, like bring the sense that is it not truly global. So somewhere we have a bit of a thinking to do when we again come back and say GCC. But yes, this is a space of immense possibility and potential from now on to from some time to come. All right. Hi.
Can I get a selfie with you, please?
Absolutely. All right, let's do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Have fun.
That was a fun little fan moment. Does that happen to you a lot?
No, not at all. And to be honest, super awkward for me because I'm usually the guy behind the camera. So being in front of the camera is very, very awkward for me.
That's right, your love for photography. We have heard a few stories about that, and
Oh,
we'll come
yes,
to
yes.
that. Okay, well, my next question for you is, I know you're super good at doing quick math. So what is it now? 30, 40
40.
days and some hours?
48 days, 15 hours, 7 minutes.
Very precise as always. Love the math. So tell me if you can sum up the days and hours so far.
I think 3 words come to mind, Divya. One is gratitude, with the kind of warm welcome that I've had, enthused or energized by the immense whatever the journeys I've heard, the excitement around, the positivity, and of course excited with the immense possibilities that we have.
I love that. It's all about looking forward, and we're so excited for you to be here with us. All right, well, from doing quick math to something even more fun, we've got our And That's the Tea sessions, and everybody loves it, but this is your first time, so what's been your experience like?
Loved it. I think it's been incredible to meet everyone, get to know a bit more about their journey, understand their lives, what keeps them busy outside work. But overall have been, it's incredible to hear that the folks are curious. It's kind of exciting to hear their curiosity, to learn more, and of course the commitment to do more.
I love that you're paying attention because we're a passionate bunch of people here at JCPenney. All right, well, I've got another question for you. We've been talking a lot about this. What comes to your mind when I say make it count?
This is fantastic. I love this, and we've just done this, very recently. And coming to making it count, I think 2 words spring out. One is responsibility and accountability. Accountability to do the task at hand, and responsibility to make it happen. I think these are the 2 strong words, which is the driving force behind making it count.
I think what's so special about our brand value proposition is it honestly naturally speaks to how we are as an organization and how we like to serve our customers. I love it. But speaking of making it count, AI has been having an extended moment. What's your take on it? Boon or bane?
Interesting, because we all talk about AI these days. Now look, AI in itself is pretty much innocuous. It's just the mind that's behind AI, what drives it. A responsible mind can use AI to make more meaningful, have more meaningful, responsible outcomes. But if it's in the hand of someone who's malicious, God forbid what happens. So it's just about the person behind the AI than AI itself.
All right, that was a deep answer. I didn't think about that. But let's talk about something a little more fun. ChatGPT. We've been seeing people using it in a lot of wild ways. Any
Even I
fun
did.
stories to share? Oh,
Yes,
you did?
Absolutely. I was one of the early adopters to ChatGPT and used it to do my daughter's crunch time projects very early on, just to write the scripts. So yes, used it. To some extent it's fun, but I think it's still got a long way to go.
Well, from homework to poetry, we've seen it all. We've seen it all at JCPenney.
Hey Kaushik,
Hey, Preeti.
I know you're in the middle of something, but you and I need to still sit on the budget piece.
Oh yes, we got to wrap that up. So once I'm done with Divya here, we'll just get to that. How about that?
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Oh, you too. Tell me.
Yes. If you were not an MD, what would you love to do with your career?
That's interesting. That's a curveball. Now look, I mean, if I was not here, probably the best thing I could have done is be a cricket commentator or maybe a travel blogger or a photographer. There were quite a few options, but the thing is, we are here and we really got to get hold of that budget before we leave for the day. So we'll make it happen. Thanks for reminding. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaushik.
Thank you.
All right, from alternate careers to something more, let's say, thought-provoking. Give me a quote that you've read that changed your life when you found it.
Interesting. This happened probably around the early teens. Came across a quote, had a sticker in my room that said, confidence does not always roar and thump. Sometimes it's the little voice at the end of the day that says, I'll try again tomorrow. So that stayed with me for a long time. But Divya, why don't you have a seat?
Sure, I actually really like what you've done with the office. It looks different, but there's a lot of seating options here.
Oh yeah, I mean, we wanted to use this, for a big meeting as well. But I'll give you another quote that came in a bit later in my life, but has been staying pretty strong. And this is Bhagavad Gita, where Arjun asks Krishna that give me a quote that makes a happy person sad and can make a sad person happy. And Krishna says, this too shall pass. So I think that's something that stayed with me for a long time, and I believe in it.
Actually, I think that's going to be my new mantra, and a lot of people should take that up as well. This too shall pass.
Absolutely. I think that connotates very easily, can draw a line to the concept of change being the only thing constant.
I think there's a lot to learn from you, Kaushik. Do you have like a book of quotes? I think we need to have a little talk about the different quotes that you use, because you seem to have like
You don't need a book.
one every second.
Just go to Instagram. But these two have stayed with me for a long time, and I still carry them.
I love that. Well, seems like you're the wise one. So let me ask you, you're a father to a young daughter.
Oh yes.
What's one positive trait that you think that she's got from you?
Determination, grit. Now when it happens on the scene, it might look like stubbornness, but when I reflect it, it's probably the determination bit.
Determination. That's a good one for a young child to have. I love that. All right. Well, speaking of children and younger selves, I have two very interesting questions for you to wrap this up today. First one, if your younger self would have a window to peek into your life today, so basically he's in the past, but he's peeking into the future, what do you think he'd feel looking into your life right now?
For him, it would be unbelievable, because forget life at that point. That guy was not able to speak a single sentence without stuttering, because that was through all my teen days. I used to stutter a lot, and from that point where I am today, able to kind of have this conversation with you, I think it's been a journey in terms of kind of breaking some glass ceilings in my own mind. So that person would not believe that me speaking kind of fluently and having a conversation. For that guy, it would have been petrifying.
That is so aspirational, Kaushik. I think a lot of people would take something from that. I love that, and I'd love to dive into that conversation at some point. Very aspirational. So on the same note, your 19-year-old self, if you flip the question, and if you could go back into the past from today and say something to your 19-year-old self, what would that be?
Just that, everything has a meaning. Things happen at times, and I had different paths and it didn't work out, and then life happened and took me through a different set of experiences, enriched me, I'm here. So I would go back and tell that guy 19 years that whatever happens, it's for a meaning. Everything falls into place. Just believe that things are the way because it's meant to be.
I love that. Kaushik, there's so much that we have learned from you today. I've loved this interaction. I hope you've had fun.
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave you to get back to what you need to do, but this has been great and I can't wait to see you next time.
Thanks, Divya. It was a pleasure. Have a great day. Bye.